Is that what they do? Hi. Hello. It's been a while. Hi. Ooh, very hard to do any of this. First off, I should enable game audio. How about that? Someone who has played Power World, don't. Oh, well, maybe later this week. A lot of talk around that game, huh? Anyway, what we're doing here, if you're not in the know, let me close that very good music track from Like a Dragon Gaiden. If you didn't know, and I'm kind of just saying this because there will be a VOD, right? There will be some people who are like, oh, what's going on? I have a dumb thing where I can't zoom in. Great. This is already... yeah. I want to have every Pokemon from the original game, the original region, if possible, in Pokemon Home before 3DS transfer shuts down. It's late January and everything else on the 3DS is closing in April. Who knows when Pokemon Home shuts down? So we're here. So I have this spreadsheet. I've been keeping track. There's some females. What? I have you. Okay, so I haven't been keeping track very well, but it's fine. There's a video on my VOD channel showing where everything's at now if you want to look. But we're about to go in and complicate this even more with Gen 3. Is the really dramatic Pokemon music still going? I hope so. And that's basically it. So for a while, this is just going to be a playthrough of Pokemon Emerald, a game I've never played. And then once we're late enough in the game, then we'll start kind of looking back and being like, okay, now that we have resources, the ability to do things easily, the ability to get places more simply, then that's when the Living Deck stuff kicks in. So this is part nostalgia, part I didn't like Gen 3 that much as a kid, so I want to reevaluate it. Part there's a lot of Pokemon I need from Emerald. Now, if you're asking like, oh my god, what about Jirachi? What about Deoxys? Great question. We'll figure it out later. Anyway, I think that's all the preamble I need to do here. We're kind of just playing the game today, I imagine. I hope everyone is good. Hello. Hi, there's a chat. Whoa. Oh, hold on. Okay, Goldstorm, thank you for the subscription. Goldstorm says, if you touch Power World before Cassette Beast, I would actually unsubscribe. Well, I can open up Cassette Beast before the end of the week. How about that? Another one we had was Autumnal TV a few days ago.
Hello Chris, will you play Fortnite Rock Band with me? I have the Mr. Beast skin.
Oh, that text is in an unfortunate part, huh? I have been maining Peter Griffin. I have the Backpack TV thing that shows clips from the show. I'm working toward the Peter Copter. We can definitely play together. Just know that I will play in character as Peter Griffin. But yeah, I have not touched Cassette Beast yet. I only just beat Like a Dragon Gaiden like Saturday. I am very behind, so doing great. The new setup, yeah. I was going to continue doing the thing of like, oh, let's pull the colors from the official 3DS eShop page and then make my own version. And I looked at this one and I'm like, oh, that's not very good for this one, is it? So we're just running with this. I got this from Google. I think this is from the game. If not, I might need to give credit. Oops. As a kid, I played Sapphire. I thought Kyogre was cool. I grew to like Groudon more over time, right? But as a kid, I was a Kyogre boy. And then there's like a weird period there with Emerald and Violet, Red, and Leaf Green where I was like, I don't need these. I still have Sapphire. I still play Yellow and Blue and Red because I had all of them for some reason. So I had a gap there where I was like, man, I think I'm good. And then as time went on, everyone was like, oh, Emerald's the one you got to play. And I was like, oh, great. That's really expensive. The game can be played. Cool. This might be an issue. We'll figure it out later. Let's see. I want text speed on fast. I want my sound stereo. And, oh, all right. You get the Gen 1 frames. Oh, I kind of like Mario? Oh, that's ornate. Go yellow. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like that one. But I did get back on. No, I did get back in with Diamond and Pearl to finish that thought. I was sitting there yapping, and I'm like, wait, I should probably actually get going, huh? I need to open up a poll. Just because from the start, I promised that there would be viewer voting, especially for versions, and then I decided I'm going to do the third versions because I didn't play some of them. So I need to at least keep to my word. So we're going to do a poll. This one's pretty explanatory. Boy or girl. I know there's some Brendan preference, and I know there's some May preference, right? Just going to run that one up. We're just going to run that for like 2 minutes while we get going here. Yeah, nice separate page in Twitch. Okay. How much of this game have I played? How much of Emerald have I played? Zilch. I think maybe like in elementary school. Emerald was 05, right? Or was it 04? I was pretty sure I was in elementary school at that point. I remember someone handing it to me and I was just like, yeah, that looks exactly like the game I already have. So I had no interest in it pretty much. It wasn't until like getting on the internet a few years later and seeing everyone be like, yeah, Emerald like destroys those games. So I was like, what? Really? I also didn't have Crystal growing up. You know, I had Yellow, and that kind of painted my perception of the third version for a very long time, because I was just saying, Yellow was cool, but it was just kind of the game again, you know? So I didn't get Platinum either. I think it's the obvious choice. I think I'm with you, Ross. I think I'm with you. I need to be in low tide for Shoal Cave, so set the clock now, actually, and I'll be all set 5 p.m. I see. Okay, look, there's like some seconds left on this, but we are... there is not a single vote for Brendan. So I think we can call that one, actually. That one might just be kind of done and dusted as far as that goes. Oh, we got a pity vote. Now that I've invoked it, there's a pity vote for Brendan. Yeah, we're just decisive victory. I'm rigging no poll. Girl wins. Or May. God, I keep clicking into the stream and not the game. And another facet is I want them all to have my OT. Motherfucker. No. Oh, I should have set this to be the D-pad and not the analog stick. Alright.
I can't believe I missed the boy or girl poll.
Nick, we were counting on you. What have you done? Nick? Thank you. We're just going to go ahead and get this one going, because the main poll that probably actually matters here is which starter. What's the order? Grass, water, fire? I think out of the three, I personally like Mudkip the most. Well, not the most, second most. Not to kind of bias the votes here. I put Trico in twice. What? Poor chick. You can tell I am rusty. Okay, we'll start that poll. I think Trico is the coolest. Sceptile is probably my favorite out of the three evolutions. I just look at Mudkip. I'm like, after he evolves, I'm just like,
Ice is
whoa.
nice.
Tabriz, hello, hi, thank you for following. The Golden Bolts subscription was muted because he said he votes Cumgar. Thank you, Kevin. Anyway, we have that poll running. If you're in Twitch chat, please feel free to pop in there. This game kind of normalized being a kid in the back of a moving van in a weird way. It became a thing where I'm like, yeah, I guess I'd want to do that. It's safe. As far as the Hoenn starters go, I'm a little I guess biased by like Pokemon Go competitive, weirdly, which I'm not like very into. I don't know a lot about it. I just know that Swampert especially is pretty much one of the best Pokemon in like the mid-tier league. They do like a low combat power, mid combat power, and then like an unlimited combat power where you just max out everything. And Swampert's really good in that middle tier, especially. Like every time I throw him on a team, I do pretty okay. So when I think of the Hoenn starters nowadays, I just think of that. But then also each of the three's mega evolutions are like extremely good in Pokemon Go, like especially Swampert. So I weirdly have like more attachment to the Pokemon Go side of these Pokemon now than their actual game. All right, so we want 5 p.m. Going to Gold Storm. Why is the vote at 33% each? What are we doing? Hold on. Oh God, this might be dealer's choice. Oh, I don't want that pressure. There's no right option. Someone's mad either way. Are we moving him? And oh, R. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 5 p.m. I wish it would just say like, is 5 p.m. the correct time? It's right. I just look at the hour hand and it looks like it's not at the 5 yet, and I'm like, all right, we're good. I don't get the 10:20 p.m. thing either. I don't know. Here in real life, it's 5:19, so this is actually pretty close. We're really going deep here, aren't we? We got 2 pages in and we're like, nah, that's debatable. The poll ended. We have 3 votes for Trico, 3 votes for Mudkip, and 3 votes for Torchic. Oh. Oh boy. I expected a clean sweep of like Trico or something, or Mudkip for the meme, right? Text my partner and ask them to break tie. I think they're busy right now. Okay, actually, I think they're around. I need to break a tie. Which of these 3 would you pick? Let me get that photo. My partner is... I've been getting her in with Pokemon Go, so she's like kind of getting into the series, but she'd never really done any Pokemon things before that. Sorry, I just saw that someone I know got community noted over Pal World, and I'm like, oh my god. Why is everything around that game so weird right now? Let's see. Here's the image. Okay, bye Twitter. No more Twitter. Which of these 3 would you pick? And if she has a joke answer, which she probably will, she'll probably say all of them. Kevin, you didn't vote? Okay, you can be backup tiebreaker. We're voting for the starter. Because we split it clean even on all 3. I also look forward to the eventual Crazy Even video on Pal World, because there's a lot to sift through, and so far everything I've sifted through is like, which one looks most like a Pal? Oh, that's a terrible metric. I hope my partner gets back to me before we have to resort to that. Okay. We need to step out. I started this up just to make sure everything was working on this. I didn't know that if you pick a boy, you do go into the other house instead. That's a weird little touch I like. Oh. As always, if weren't around for the other ones or the start of the other 2 gens, other starters I'll be getting by just starting up different save files on like different games, like Ruby and Sapphire. And on those, I'll just play them offline. I'll fast forward them, you know, and just kind of catch up with those on my own time. We just kind of stream a main playthrough, but I do try to show the trades to the other versions and stuff on stream. I didn't know you were a girl. Ugh. Hold on, we have a response. Okay, she says flame chick, so I think Torchic. I think that's the correct option anyway, right? Blaziken's kind of the best of the three. Fighting wise, right? I know you want like speed boost or whatever for the abilities, but I don't think we have that yet. There's not too many other fire types, so that's fine. Fair point. Yeah. Wait, were there 2 gens back to back with hardly any fire types? Is that usually a thing that happens? Ross, thank you for your Prime subscribo. Appreciate it. Jeff Bezos twitched somewhere in the world because you just did that. He went, oh, it worked. I heard him laugh for the first time recently. Very weird. It's very loud, which is fine, but he's him. So everything he does, I'm just like, I was just curious how many different places you could go to, and he'll be like, what? All right. Everyone decided, and in a way we all lost because someone else had to decide for us. It's Torchic time, baby. I think if I did pick, I probably would have went Mudkip just because it's a Pokemon I need to make myself used to like more, I think, in terms of Marsh Tomp, Swampert. Like, I don't even remember them. And do this via electoral vote. Yeah, I'll calculate where everyone lives and weigh certain regions more, and then whoever gets the most votes probably loses to the other one, right? We killed it. Yeah. About running the other versions off stream, it's not too bad. Like, mostly I just throw on like some podcast or YouTube video I wanted to watch anyway. Like, just, you know, I just line up a bunch of them and I just kind of, you know, zone out and just run through. So it's not actually too bad. But by the time you get to stuff like Pokemon X and Y, where I don't think the emulator speed up would be as quick, you know what I mean? If I'm even still doing it by then, that's when it would probably start to get rougher. Right now, when the speed up's fine and easy and dandy, it's great, but X and Y might be where that gets trying for me. Yeah, I love Brendan. There's only like 50 Pokemon, but I have to go through the whole game, is the thing, to get whatever legendary we don't have. Oh! Yes, I've reset the counter. I forgot all about the counter. It's just been so long. And so what I'm doing, I'll update this en masse by the end. But what I did this time is take a second to thank Total Ross because I switched the scenes so it played again for some reason. So what it did this time, oh, hold on. Will this ping Ross a few more times? Is this even the right one? Yeah, okay. Hold on. What I did... Yes, I'm tracking this across 3 different things. Don't mind me. What I did is I just went here and I just counted from Rico, almost said Torchic, all the way over to the Hoenn females. I haven't decided what I'm doing with the Deoxys yet. So we have 156. I didn't do it like the last few times where I put like 151 up, even though I technically needed more, and then the counting was weird. Actually did some planning this time. I don't want to alarm anyone. Left Shark could have viral capabilities. This Left Shark thing, it could be a meme, you know. I can see it being something. Let's Sharpedo. Yeah, most of Unknown is already done. That's there's 2 more, and they're in Fire Red and Leaf Green. And that's technically their original appearance, so I gotta play one of them. I'm thinking I just do that off stream, and then stream during one of these, I'll just play it for a minute, catch to 2, and then we'll return the emerald or whatever's going on. Because, oh my god.
I have some bad news. Ross's sub didn't actually count.
Oh. Ross, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ross. Well, at least Cartoon Network Obama gave one, so it evens out, right? Don't worry about it. Am I ready for Like a Dragon 8? I am. I just finished Gaiden, so I'm feeling pretty energized. As long as I don't do the thing I did the last 2 times where it takes me like 3 months to actually play the bulk of the game, I'll be great. I'll be doing fine and dandy. But I'm pretty excited for it. There's a lot of dumb stuff around the game, marketing-wise, right? But I'm enjoying the thought of playing that game by the end of the week. That's fire moves in a pinch. Right, so we have abilities and stuff now. That's kind of wild. We'll have contests. I liked contests as a kid. And I like seeing people take like ribbon Pokemon from Gen 3 all the way into like Gen 9. I don't think I'm ready to get that crazy yet. I think we're going to ignore all of that. Why is he left when he only shows up on the right hand side of the stream? Great question, honestly. Thoughts on what they might do for Pokemon Day? Great question. I don't know. There's so many different murmurs and rumors. I'm kind of like, I wonder if it'll just be nothing. Anyone's speculating, and it'll just be some random thing. Or maybe it'll be nothing. That'd be funny. But as Kevin alludes to, we'll probably do a Crub talk on whatever they show, right? Twitch.tv/Crub_official, YouTube.com/CrubOfficial. That's how that URL works, right? So we'll probably do that. You were talking about the other thing on Pokemon Day. Oh god. Oh right, the other thing on Pokemon Day. Ha! Yeah, we'll already be doing that. We haven't started that, so I don't know if we should tease that. Contest and the challenge houses are different, right? Challenge houses, like the Battle Frontier? Yeah, those are different. I am getting sidetracked. I want Ocean. I want Pokeballs. I want Mommy. I want Milky. Why do they lock out buying Pokeballs until you do a certain thing in some of these games? I'm like, let me just catch some boys, you know? Alright. Now it's their own pal world. It's a great question, Jamie. Like, there's a part of me that's like, you know, like, maybe I could just do one, right? Maybe I could just pick one Pokemon. But then I'm like, well, I may as well start it in Coliseum or XD because they get the exclusive. Like, if I'm going to go crazy, I should do that. And then I'm like, maybe I should stream those because that'd be fun. I haven't played those in forever. I never played XD beyond a few hours, right? But that's all. I can't get... I gotta focus on this right now. But it'd be cool. It'd be fun. Oh, my chair keeps going back. Okay. XD gave up Baton Pass app. When is Justin going to stream? Justin's streaming this Friday with us at Crub_official. Justin's been very busy. Staggeringly tired. Bro, walk south. Sub goal. Oh yeah, sub goals. When was the last sub goal I did? I'm not good at streaming. I don't really do any of that stuff you're supposed to do to squeeze money out of people, right? Oh, yeah, no, Jamie, good point. I thought Frankenmutt was laughing. He's like, when's Justin going to stream? Haha. And I was like, yeah, it has been a while, actually, hasn't it? I just realized what Frankenmutt actually... Yeah, probably never then. I'm still waiting on Justin to finish shiny hunting that Arceus he was after. which is really rough in BDSP if you haven't noticed, because it takes like a full minute to reset back in, and then the cutscene to go into Arceus fight and then check the Arceus. It is straight up like 53 seconds or something crazy. Kind of nuts. Do I get Ember? Why would I get Ember? Focus energy, why not? Let me send her up a little more. Yep, there we go. Shugos. In BDSP, they can be shiny. That's like the one recent game that didn't shiny lock the legendaries, actually, of all the games. Because I got my shiny Arceus at BDSP. You kicked my ass. No wonder my dad likes you. It's a great question, AEW. I think about this too much. And clearly the remake scheme is lucrative, right? And clearly they can keep doing it and it'll keep selling. But I'm just like, at a point, you know, why not just toss the original games up, right? Obviously, I'm a little biased toward wanting that, right? All the home functionality and all that stuff, but at a point, is it worth it to just keep doing these straight one-to-one remakes, you know? Which they weren't even one-to-one remakes until BDSP, right? But BDSP was just the most fine Pokemon game I played in so long, you know? I don't feel like anyone really won with the decisions they made with that, right? Like, if you're a classic old school Pokemon fan who wanted the old format, that was Diamond and Pearl and not Platinum. And if you're a new age Pokemon fan, you're just like, man, this doesn't really do anything for me. You know? Like, it's kind of cool, I guess, then to look at the way Pokemon was, right? But yeah. I don't know. Just feel like it'd be easier to toss some ROMs on the Switch. My opinion, BDSP is a way for people to stream Gen 4 easier without the use of emulator capture card. Fair! Honestly, though. That's why I was so excited for the Switch in the first place. It's like, oh, it's easier to do Pokemon now. Cool. And then I barely ever did Pokemon stuff. Now we can run. Alright, I was thinking about old Pokemon games. They gave me Pokeballs. Okay. I'm so used to speeding up because they didn't have any running shoes in previous games. So I don't want a level 2 Zigzagoon, so we're just going to kill it. Black and White remakes in the style of Boris. Oh. This is the first gen with Premier Balls. It's true. The way I try to catch all my shinies nowadays. Which, another level 2. That might be something. Alright. My community is back. Thanks, ad break notification. Something I might do on stream, might do off stream. My first ever shiny in a Pokemon game that wasn't the Gyarados was from Sapphire. I got a Claydol in the Sky Tower on the way up to Rayquaza. And it was so cool. The only thing that changes on it really is the eyes. They go from like that pinkish red to gold. And I loved it. But then years later, I just wasn't even thinking. I went back to Sapphire, overwrote the save, and now he's gone forever, you know? So something I may do on this somewhere is try to reclaim that, because I feel bad for just overriding that pork plate all. So we might go and get him back at some. I want to catch it in the sky tower, you know, like I did back then. So we'll see. We're back in the gens where it's 1 out of 8,192 odds or whatever. So it might take a while, but it is something that's been on my mind. Die. Miss Johto. What if you get a Johto remake? Wouldn't that be cool? Eggs don't breed down origin traits, but the issue is you can't cross regional breed, right? You can't take a Hoennian Linoon into a Galarian. Like there's like a wall between those, right? Now if they evolve into a regional form, but there's no base regional form, like with Weezing, you can do a Cantonian coughing into Galarian Weezing, which is what I did. But you can't cross over if there's just a straight complete line of either one, which is confusing, but I have to make sure me shrugging is on camera. Yeah, like, I don't know. Pokemon predictions, they're odd. There's a guy who A, sucks, and B, has been leaking things pretty consistently for like a year or two. They're very clearly on like the QA team or know someone on the QA team somewhere, right? And I'm like ravenous with Pokemon, so I don't mind following that and getting spoiled on everything. They've been very vague about what's next. And there's been hints about Unova stuff, and then hints about Johto stuff from other people. And then they've said that they didn't like the Ilka stuff, but then also there's going to be another Ilka remake anyway, like BDSP. And I'm like, all right, well, clearly you don't actually know. So I don't know what to expect at this point. I'd like something left field. I'd like it to not be a straight remake. This is all under the assumption that we have to have a new Pokemon game this year, first off. I'd like there to be nothing. I'd like a break. I'd like some time away from a new Pokemon release, frankly. But if we had to get something, I'd lean more like a PLA than like a straight remake. So I'm kind of just like, you know, I felt like a Heart Gold and Soul Silver it should have stopped. You know, that should have been like, all right, let's change tactics here a little bit. And then we didn't. Barley does not look like Puchaina. Oh. No, gross. I watched some baking video came up on my TikTok of some woman just slowly and laboriously like massaging whatever nightmare creation she was making. And then she started talking about the recipe she was making, and then she sneezed. It didn't sound like she turned her head to the side. But I'm just like, you didn't cut anything out from this, but like, why didn't you cut that out? Like, why would you keep that in? I've been thinking about that all day. Just why? Is the music fine, by the way? I always keep things a little lower than people like, but as long as it's not like too low, I think we're good. Those feel like fetish videos. Oh no, don't say that. Oh heck. No, I'm gonna pretend. No. Imani's okay. Cool. I guess that's something about Emerald that I haven't really appreciated till now. There's all the little animations back when the Pokemon comes into battle, right? That wasn't in Ruby or Sapphire. No, berries. Berries are a thing. Oh. They have ASMR videos of people eating cornstarch. Alright. Sure. Zigzagoon's pretty cute. I'd have to agree with that. He's quite a guy, honestly. Don't clean your teeth. Never, yeah, I've never thought about sitting down and just eating cornstarch. So I think that's good to know. Level 4 Puccina. Is it Puccina or Puccina? I think it's supposed to be Puccina, right? China? Puccina? That gets dangerous to say incorrectly pretty quickly, doesn't it? Never mind. Ah. Puccina in the anime. Puccina? Puccina? Oh, we gotta catch everyone. We got Puccina. Oh, everything's on one screen. Look at that. I don't have to page through. Wow. We have dog. Hello, dog. I may be sitting here for the 1% Ralch chance, actually. Yeah. Save states will probably happen. For example, when we get to the roaming legendaries, just because you know. But in general, I don't think we'll need them, you know? Hopefully, other than that, we'll be fine. Interesting font in this gen. I'm just looking at that W next to that U, next to that M. And I'm like, Arampool? Gentle living text. No. Oh god, that sounds horrible. Someone out there is doing a nature living text. Now that you mention it, like I don't know that. I just know that in my heart. There has to be someone, right? What an exhausting thought. Oh, you can change natures now, right? True. I think actually, though, I think it just changes the stat allocation. I think the nature technically stays the same. I don't. Tell me more about the thread you spit from your mouth that's gooey and touches foes. Oh. I was counting up on my shinies a few weeks back, and it hit me, do they have like 400 or 500 now, right? And I'm like, man, that's like a third of the way to the living dex. I don't like it. All right, so we have a very tepid party building here. Okay, Jamie, I'm not crazy. That's good. Because that feels like exactly how I would have found that out, or something like that. I don't think we're gonna find this Ralts in a reasonable time, but I sure do like Ralts. I don't know if I'll use it, because I always use Ralts in Gen 3 every time I've ever played it. I want to try some new things. At the same time, Redivar is pretty cool, you know? Stopped making pinball games past that. Yeah, like I don't want to say the shiny economy is like destroyed now, but it sure is easy. If you want a shiny, you sure can get it nowadays. Zangoose. Zangoose. Ow. I could use the Zangoose. Ow. There's a Gen 4 Pokemon pinball game. Heck, I've never actually played any of the Pokemon pinball games. Nick, don't laugh at me. It's a real term. The shiny economy. Also, I forgot to go on pinball living decks. See, that's where it could get weird. It's like, well, I need to play Pokemon Puzzle Challenge on a Game Boy Color and unlock all the Pokemon for my living decks. I think by then, like, I just smell like Cheetos permanently. Ooh, Pokemon. I think I do need to play Ranger for Hoenn, unless I want to give myself an out. But I've never played it, you know. I don't know if I'd stream it. Maybe like the beginning of it just to see, but how much easier would my life be if I didn't get each Pokemon from the original debut game? I would have finished this like a year or two ago. If I hadn't always had this thought in the back of my head. Careful. Yeah, this would have been long done aside from like Marshadow, which I don't have, right? You gave me Zero Aura very kindly. But yeah, this would have been done. Yeah, I need some aggro, boys. Just change the number. Ha! Thank you. Okay, not bad. It's the team of 4 Ralts. One nice thing is that we will have breeding in this generation, and it's not as slow as in Gen 2. So we can just breed stuff like the extra Ralts later on. Always wonders back and forth. So that'll be nice. We're in the point of the games now where breeding isn't annoying. That'll be nice. Can't tell if that's a real Pokemon or not. Yeah. Marshadow is a Gen 7 mythical. There is some movie it had, you know. You know how that stuff always goes. That we can breed. Like we can get in there. Look, I'm doing speed up now. I have no regrets. Did you give me a Marshadow code? Did you? If you did, I completely forgot. Oh, hold on. Let me check. I'm assuming you would have DM'd that to me. You DM'd me a code on June 3rd, 2018. Marshadow, June 2018. Hold on. We're on Bulbapedia now. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Because if you did, I either redeemed it and have it and forgot that I have it, or I just never redeemed it. And I don't know which is worse. It's probably never redeemed, right? First, that is like around that time period. That's like a few days later. Oh, you might have. You might have. I might need to check my 3DS soon. Whoops. Sorry. Hopefully that still works. I'll check it. I'll check after the stream. There's like one more Pokemon I'm looking for. Basically, it's Ralts. They are very rare here, at least in the Sapphire. I'm assuming they're still here in Emerald. No one said anything otherwise. So that's kind of just what we're hanging out for. We're just kind of looking for one. Bulbapedia might still do obnoxious ads. I run ad block on it. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, Bulbapedia. Good info. I just... Oh. Hey, there we go. It's a boy one. Ow. But anyway, I guess they got their revenge on me, because now every other time I go to Bulbapedia, it does like... It does the Cloudflare checking your connection thing to make sure you're secure. I didn't even use focus energy. What the hell? At least we're level 10 now. Oh, there's Ember. I never thought about it. Glade was Gen 4. I guess you can technically have... Is Glade an item evolution? It's been so long. Can you have male Gardevoir? I guess that's the root of what I was wondering. Well, it's been so long since I've really paid attention. Shiny Stone. That'll do it. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, I use an ad blocker. There are some sites I whitelist it for. Or there's some sites I whitelist. Excuse me. I might need to check on Bulbapedia's ads nowadays. It might be better, right? Yesterday I bit the bullet and started paying for YouTube Premium just to... Because I mostly watch YouTube on my PlayStation 5, right? So I was like, alright, we'll just do it. YouTube Music would be nice, I guess. You know, it's like sites that people I know or friends run. I tend to whitelist like Sega Bits or ones I use a lot, like Leak Duck, the Pokemon Go info site that's like just run by a dude. Where I'm like, all right, I come here all the time. I'll whitelist it. The ads aren't bad. But there are some out there like a fandom wiki. The main reason I keep using it these days is because of like fandom wikis, because I'll just search something and click in without paying attention. And then, good lord. Oh god, that's always so bad. Anyway. I want a Ralts. Gosh, dang it. Let's want one. Thank you, Frank and Matt. Bulbapedia is still bad. I committed a Bulbapedia edit within the last month, so frankly, I think I deserve to run an ad block on their site. You know, I think I've earned it. I corrected a word on their Alchemy Sweets page, you know, so they kind of owe me if you think about it. The Titanic exhibit in Chicago. Oh. I think I've been to the Tennessee version of that. I hope they do it. Oh, hey. Sorry. It's a little obnoxious. In Pigeon Forge near Dollywood, the Titanic Museum is half of a ship recreated and just plopped down, and then you go inside the ship and there's like a museum inside. It's very strange feeling, right? like turning that into like a theme park or something is just, what are we doing? It's like an attraction to the museum. I don't know, it's just weird, right? People died on that thing, you know. Maybe a building would have been okay, I don't know. But I went, you know, I was like what, 14, 15. I have a picture of me standing outside of it somewhere. Maybe I'll throw that up at some point after I dig into my archives and find it. But you're just out in the parking lot waiting to get in, and it's just like the flute loop of my heart will go on, like that 30 seconds just over and over again. Whole thing's weird. I'm not really about it. But I saw that the Tennessee one, like I was looking at Google Maps just because I hadn't been down that way in so long. It's just kind of nostalgic. They're building like a treats building outside of it that's themed to the Titanic. I'm pulling this up. I can't describe this. I gotta make sure I'm not crazy. We're going. Pigeon Forge, Titanic. Yeah. We're just going to say, heck it. Pokemon can wait. This is like more important if you think about it. Okay. We're going to Street View. We're doing a little GeoGuessr here. Is it there? Or are they still building it? Okay. This will be worth it, I promise. Chat, I promise. Where the hell is this thing? Hold on, maybe this isn't worth it. Oh, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, there's the Titanic gift shop area here outside of the Titanic building. And it's just the Titanic. And it's like, wait, people died on that thing. Why would you recreate it and then have people go inside of it? Like, in a way, it's like, oh, you can kind of see what the Titanic was like, but it's not really built like the Titanic inside, you know? There's the there's the iceberg. And it's like, this always struck me as weird. Anyway, I couldn't find like a recent street date that shows it off well. I couldn't find it on Google, but I went on a bender a few months back at like 3 a.m. because that's what I do. And they're building like a confectionery Titanic museum shop. And I'm just like, what are we doing? Just what the hell are we actually doing? Anyway, side quest over. We got C-Dot. But yeah, I did see that they did have one somewhere else, so I guess it would have been that one, Joey. And I'm just like, man. Now it's just a building this time. I guess that's what I'm trying to do. Maybe just a building would be okay. Hey! This is our reward for that detour. We got what we wanted. Change these. I want Pokemon to the right and bag down here. Oh. Yeah, bite. Oh. I just don't want to risk a critical hit. Hi, Autumnal TV. Thank you for the subscription. I will play Fortnite. I'll be Peter Griffin. And yes, we are looking up great tragedies. We had a tragedy happen on stream, so it only seemed fitting, frankly. Second Mothman would have been cool. That's so... Well, now we're going the other way where it's way too little damage. Yeah, Ralts has no attacks. I always remember that from trying to raise up a Ralts when I'd catch it in this game. It's just like, oh, right. I have to do the switch training. Rain. Okay, that should be good. Give it like 3 months. I feel like I feel like Joe Swanson. Like it just makes sense, you know. They'll put him in a mech suit like they did with Morty. They'll be fine. We got routes. It takes cover if it senses any hostility. Same. Oh yeah, we have someone's PC. All right. So we won't always stick around and catch every Pokemon. There is a challenge related to that. But I wanted that route. Morty Artie. Ooh, that's dangerous. Okay, what are we doing here? Not that any of these Pokemon are like particularly fantastic. At the moment, at least. But I'm looking and I'm like, man, we have a fire type, dark type, water grass, bug. Not bad. Yeah, I was just thinking about the XP share. Oh. I was sitting here thinking, God, I miss it. I feel like my hottest take about Pokemon, the way people make me feel like it's a hot take, it's like, man, XP share though, huh? Not bad, not bad. Kind of miss it. Just give everything in the party experience. Why not? Make like a Pokemon, please. Yeah. I need multiple Wurmple. I got the Diamond and Pearl. Burmy and Wormadoms. Gendered. Oh. Gotta worry about Shedinja. I don't remember about Shedinja. You gotta do something weird. Bernie Sanders. Not bad. I like Bernie Sanders. Is Shedinja usable? How world is XP share? I don't believe that. Because, like, I'm never going to use a Shedinja otherwise. Open space in your party in standard Pokeball. Right. Yo! Thank you, Poyo Poyo Tennis, for the subscription that Twitch censored because you said fuck. But thank you, Joey. There are ad blocking things out there where I think you can load in a script that'll block Twitch ads. Like, that's maybe a thing. It seemed like too much work. There are times I've thought about Twitch Turbo even, but I just don't watch Twitch enough to really get my money's worth out of Twitch Turbo. I feel like if you watch a lot of Twitch, that's probably not a bad idea, right? You don't get to give we don't get emotes or anything or whatever all the individual perks are, right? But I mean, the thing that made me get YouTube Premium, like if anyone's watched ads on YouTube lately, there's just one I've seen so many times. I got so annoyed. It was just some guy going like, seriously, aliens live on Stonehenge. And I'm like, just shut up. No more. So I got Premium. I just couldn't handle it anymore. I just didn't want to listen to that man anymore. I'm like, what does this have to do with your phone plan? I don't care. Shut up. No more. And like I could have run ad block on YouTube, right? But A, I can't on PS5, and B, I'm like, it's a little hypocritical if I'm making money from YouTube AdSense. I don't think anyone would judge me for that at this point, but it's a little hypocritical. Oh, Joey, it's a Brazilian butt lift. I think I know about that from Franken Mutt previously. Otherwise, I was just like, big booty Latina? I was like, what? Hold on. We're back here. I've decided I don't like you. It's Nincada. Okay. There are like 1,000+ Pokemon now, so I was just sitting here and I was like, wait, who evolves Initiative? Okay. It is considered a special evolution of Nincada, appearing only when Nincada evolves into Ninjask starting level 20 if the player has an empty slot in their party and an extra Pokeball on hand. I just need to go check on that real quick. Thank you, Bulbapedia. I need to find Nincada also. A bit ago, A-Double asked my opinion, I think, on Gen 3's Pokemon. And I think they're... It's Gen 3 or Gen 6 where I feel like the least connected with them emotionally. Like, I don't have much nostalgia for a lot of Gen 3 Pokemon. Something I'd like to change during the stream, right? Or these streams. But the ones I really like. Like, I like the Trapinch line up to Flygon. I like Tropius a whole lot. I think the legendaries are pretty cool, right? Like all of them. You know, Duskull, Dusclops, pretty good, but a lot of them I'm just like, yeah, you know. So yeah, I just feel nothing either way exactly. This is a new thing, I think, right? Oh, bye. Okay, sure. Slugma. I don't fall for that, Joey. I played too much Pokemon Stadium 2 to not know that Slugma was a Gen 2 Pokemon. But I understand why people who didn't do that would think Slugma was a Gen 3 Pokemon. He's a Battle Frontier dude. That makes sense. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't say like, anyway, I'm heading to the Battle Frontier. So that way, as a kid, you're like, whoa, what? What's the Battle Frontier? Instead, you're just like, oh, what? That's creepy. Oh, well. God, that's going to trip me up every single time. That will keep happening. Okay. Do you have an attack? It's just Astonish. Why is it Astonish? Regifizome. Ow. I'm dying. I'm dying and you're laughing. God damn it, I did it. No, we're just sticking with what works. Battle Frontier is a no. Yeah. We don't gain anything from doing it. Too much work to get competitive Pokemon in older games. There's an irony in them taking away a lot of the post-game battle stuff like that, while also making it easier than ever to get competitively viable Pokemon. Like nowadays, I'd probably get into like a Battle Frontier thing in like Scarlet Violet because it's so easy and fast to make a competitive Pokemon. I did it again. But, you know, there's no Battle Frontier equivalent, so I'm like kind of just doing it to flex at this point. Yeah, it's cozy. Yeah, I gotta agree with y'all. All the sound effects are kind of nostalgic at this point, right? Everything, there's just kind of a look to it, kind of a feeling to it. And I'm like, yeah, I did play a lot of Sapphire actually, now that you mention it. Oh yeah, he got sand in his runners. I also hate video games. Alright, we're going back and healing. This is going to be one of those playthroughs for a bit. Oh, my neck. You? Right. The sea, huh? Sorry. It's just such a weird statement. Just standing on the beach and being like, so, that fucking thing, huh? Sure wish I could attack you. Is this a pickup? Yo, we got a pickup. That's probably not a bad thing to have going, right? I'm torn because I'm like, oh, I can throw anything to get experience against a magic carp, but it's not even worth it. It won't have any experience for us. Ah! There are a lot of large men in this region, aren't there? You gotta be kidding me. I'm about to generalize facetiously, so don't take this too seriously. But shit like this is why I'm like, you know, maybe it's okay if some of your party gets all the experience every battle sometimes. Because, man, what is this? This is what we have to spend our time on. This is what they want back. I'm being facetious. More options is better than less options. I agree. I'm just sitting here like, man, the sea, huh? Like, we're not that many levels below this thing. What are we doing? Anyone see any good ads in Twitter lately? I don't know. What do people talk about now? Oh. There we go. Oh my god! I forgot to turn off the now playing. We're not playing anymore. Whew. What the? You defeated my level 9 fish! Sure don't live up to your name, do you? Yeah, I guess not. Your Griffin memories on the timeline. I feel that. Enjoyed the few days of Peter Griffin no scopes I was getting when he was in Fortnite. Not seeing a lot of those anymore. Trying to think of anything vaguely interesting. Well, I beat a level 9 Magikarp recently. That was pretty cool. Oh, that's a dress. I think Kamehameha is like out of the game right now. I think that's why. It was only in around the time it came out, right? the DBZ characters came to Fortnite. Unfortunate. Everyone's so weak and sad. This is that's it. I'm sorry. We're a 2 Pokemon team right now. I can't do this to myself or any of you people. No more. No more. Who's popping a full restore on Route 3? Where'd you get that? By God. Alright. Here's a nice thing. I think Ruby Sapphire introduced this, right? The swipe in, here's your stats you just gained thing. Howl? He's a rich kid. They all do that in this game. Frankenmutt. That's Lady Cindy. The lady gimmick is used 4 stores, but out a lot of money. Was Lady archetype, was that in Ruby Sapphire? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bro, just okay. Halo, right? Forgot about Halo. Confusion is level 6. Thank God. Thank you, Cartoon Network Obama. Oh yeah, I should take the X attack, shouldn't I? Whoops. Yep. Ooh. Okay. There's another. Alright, cool. We're catching Pokemon. You know, there's nothing else that can be said. We can say that. Kind of person naturally uses the X items. They're out there. They're hiding among us in this society. Alright. Oh, Ninkata is in the forest up ahead, right? That'll be a thing. We got a premiere ball, everyone. The run's over. We got everything we need. It's the forest after Roxanne City. Ah. Oh, I see. Oh, good lord. Ralts fled using Runaway. We traced its ability and used it to run away. Interesting. College. Romish. Tortolino 2. Oh. I need this Meryl, I think. Hold on. I think I need this. For a 0. Raise the huge power without any attack. Oh god. You gotta love it, right? I have it from Johto, but there's no legitimate way to get it into this game, is the issue. Also, I've already put it into like Scarlet and Violet and everything, right? But this is sad. This is sad. What are we doing? All right, little Tad, go astonish it. Oh, good lord. All right, that should work. Okay, there we go. Once we get a Ditto or whatever we need to do to breed that down, we can worry about a Zero. But we have some of what we need now. Fantastic. It was placed in box 1. That is true about Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. If I go back to my thing here, counting some of the ones I already have through events from like whatever, we actually already have a fair bit of Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum completed, thanks to Gens 1 and 2. And we'll have to worry about some stuff like Roserade, right? But some progress is already done. Isn't that exciting? Great. I want to heal. I really want to go back for Puccina. You also need the incense. Oh. That's a whole thing, isn't it? The incense. Fist comment. Yo! Thank you for the fist comment. Yeah, like I'm thinking about the Wurmple, Cascoon, Silcoon stuff. And I'm like, you know, I could catch some now. Or I could wait until later when it's like easy to level them up and everything, and I can just knock it out. You know what I mean? Or you can just catch them. Never mind. I guess that works too. I didn't even think about that. Shield dust? Shield dust? Yeah, that's probably right. Even if it's not here, you can probably just catch them somewhere. Unless we want to play the lottery specifically at some point. Back out there, Ralts. Something I wish we could do in Go. There are so many costume Pokemon, which is just where they wear a little hat or ribbon or bow or something. And one of the coolest OGs in Pokemon Go is, of course, Party Hat Wurmple. I wish I could bring that to the main game sometimes. I'd like to have a Party Hat Wurmple who's just ready to fucking go at the drop of a hat. What more do you want, you know? Alright, Torchic leveled up. Still waiting on Ralts. We're almost there. Pokemon Go should have a contest format. There's kind of one. It's not really a contest. They're called showcases. They just introduced them where certain Pokestops will have like, put in your biggest Squirtle or your biggest fairy type or the smallest Squirtle, right? And then, you know, there's like a top 3 ranking and then the rest. And if you get first place, you actually get a lot of really useful items. It's like actually really good stuff. So that's been a nice addition to Pokemon Go finally. Right. But yeah, no proper contests. That'd be kind of fun. Pokemon Go needs something. They've been adding new features, but they all have just been kind of like, all right. Yeah, the Roxanne plan is a great question. I'm guessing it's probably just like, oh, I need to train Lotad now. Or Shroomish. Shroomish wouldn't be a bad choice. There we go. Okay, Ralts, you're on the team now. So I never used Shroomish anything until I started using Breloom to Shiny Hunt in Scarlet. Turns out, pretty good idea. Spore, all that stuff. Not bad. Never used it otherwise, though. And busking its double kick immediately after evolving. Oh. That might just solve itself out then, wouldn't it? Yeah. Whoopsie. Point. Escape rope. It's useful. All right, there's this little part. Lady, calm down, please. Your machines are level 50? Ah. So maybe something I just raise up off stream to catch Pokemon with. Yeah. Oh, there you go. We found one. Ah. Okay. This is part poison, isn't it? No? This might work. Yeah, I've seen at like certain level ranges you can pick up rare candies in at least some of the games. And I've seen people do that for fun challenge runs and stuff, but never really kept anyone with pickup around enough to really get into all that stuff personally. Oh! Oh. Here's another later gen thing I wish was in this game. Catching Pokemon gets you the experience points of defeating it. A nice feature, it turns out. Nice little extra thing. Alright. It's Cascoon. Favorite Pokemon game to just replay multiple times from the start. I guess just Gen 1 and 2. Yeah, I've never replayed any of the new games in a long time, honestly. I think Diamond version was the last game I would like restart playthroughs with. But also Coliseum. Coliseum's kind of a fun one to just pick up and play now and then. Just in the sense of like, I guess, nostalgia. Because if you're looking at it from a team building perspective, you have not many options at all. But sometimes I just like remembering that game, so I'll just kind of boot it up and start a new file and just kind of mosey into it some ways. That one's kind of a comfort one for me. It's been a long time since I've done that, but growing up, I did that more frequently. Oh man, Mr. Devon, right? Growing up, I didn't like the Gen 3 music as much as Gen 1 or 2, but over time, I think I've come to appreciate it more. Like in the last few years, especially. Apologize for every time I go to bag instead of Pokemon. I don't know which Pokemon game is Pokemon to the right that I'm so used to, but boy. Oh no, I'm disappearing! Ah, why is this happening? Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess that's happening again, huh? Cool. No, it's not a bit. It just happens now. I don't know what's up with it. It's probably a sign I need a new phone or USB port or something, right? But I don't know. There's not really any info online about it, so I'm just like, all right. All right, I reset the application on my phone. That might make it work. Oh, that'd be a good bit though, right? Do you have the FF9 encounter music every time that happens? Then it'll look like intentional. That'd be kind of fun. That's a lot of work though. The app is Elgato Camera Hub on PC, and then like Epoch Cam Pro on phone. It's the Elgato one. Mainly, the conclusion I saw when I went down the Google rabbit hole for this a while back was just switch to a different software, but I didn't like that software and it didn't really work for me, so this is what I got. Anyway, we saved that guy. It's kind of cool. So many Puccinos. Ah, oh. Yeah, Justin. Justin should go shiny hunt Arceus before getting on the my case. Ow. Ow. I'm sad that Pucciino survived that. That makes my Torchic feel lesser. Let's say hi to Justin, but we're in an ad break, so we gotta wait. If you take bug Pokemon to school, you get to be instantly popular. I mean, if everyone's bringing bug Pokemon to school, is anyone bringing bug Pokemon to school? You know what I mean? I would have liked to have seen that do more damage. Not gonna lie. We did it. Yay. Hi, Justin. Welcome back from the ad break. Well, welcome back, or welcome to Nikos. Oh. Oh, another Nincada. That's epic. Nincada is a Pokemon that I kind of forgot existed until they were everywhere in Pokemon Go for a while. But they haven't been in Pokemon Go for a while, so I've forgotten they exist again. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very misfortunate, actually. Okay. I guess we have to kill this thing now. Yay. Kind of forgot about the bug psychic weakness for a bit there. Not gonna lie. I can't. Can't be popular if I lose. I just can't. I've never thought about Ralts that way, but I guess that is true, huh? No cursing? Alright, Cartoon Network Obama. I could call you Ace, I just like saying Cartoon Network Obama. I ramped up no cursing because I was really bad at it. I was like, alright. Since I fail it every time anyway, I'm raising the prices. Whatever. It's my stream. Oh, 30. That's 30 to become Guard of War, right? Yeah. I forget when it's curly, like 16 or something, maybe. But yeah. It'll be a bit till we evolve, basically. Oh, Ringing, I don't remember that. That sounds made up. I think you're biased. First evolution at 20. Ah, right.
Your assholes look so tasty.
We have this one now. Clip sounds fake. Sounds AI generated. Yay! Okay. Someone give me a Whalmer Palmer. There we go. Okay. That's what I wanted. When's streamer? When's the Pokemon channel 100% stream? Great question. I don't know. I have to do it at some point though, right? Alright, cool. Now I don't ever have to come back here again. Thank you. Goodbye. Man, there's still nowhere to heal my poor Pokemon. I don't have a revive this early, right? I just wanna not yeah, Zigzagoon doesn't have one. I just don't want him to miss out on all this epic experience I'm about to get, you know? I have no shame. I don't care. Whatever. That's interesting though, right? Yeah. I guess you're meant to be like, oh, Whalmer, what's that? And then you go get a Whalmer later, right? But... otherwise, you're just like, oh, Whalmer, pal. Yeah, I have a GBA with speed up. What about it? I'm pretty epic. You do have running shoes, actually. Yeah, I've been combining them here and there. You know, just. There's a rich boy. And dude. And I did buy the device that you plop a GBA cartridge into and you can put your save onto the cartridge and everything. I've just misplaced my very legal copy of Emerald, you see. So, you know, that's just been a little bit of an issue. But, you know, for stuff like Ruby Sapphire and Fire Red, when we get there, I do have those. I found them. I just can't find my legitimate Emerald cartridge. Darn, what a shame. So that means everything I catch here, I have to trade off to a Ruby or Sapphire save file eventually, so that I can actually then put it onto the cartridge and then get it out somewhere or something. I've got to figure out some of that stuff actually, but here nor there. I have an actual answer. It's just way too complicated to get into right now, but I do have an actual solution for that. That isn't Pal Park or whatever that Diamond and Pearl one was. And the answer is it's illegal. I'm going to use it. Four different emerald cards. Oh my god. You're like a millionaire. If you find those, you can like buy a house. What is that doohickey called? Like the GB operator or something? I did finally get one of those thanks to people's Twitch subscriptions. I did just buy one. Shroomish isn't grass poison, right? Oh, you did a little dance. I didn't know Shroomish did a little dance. This grass. Alright, we'll switch train. I forget how I got Fire Red. I don't think I eBayed it. I must have just traded it, or someone I knew just didn't want it anymore in like middle school or something. I don't know. Because I don't have the wireless doohickey or the box or anything. I just have the cartridge on that one. Must have just been a friend I had, just didn't want it anymore. Something like that. I eBayed a lot of Pokemon games, but I didn't eBay Fire Red. You know, we're talking like 10 years ago when it was like kind of reasonable. Trying to remember if Ruby Sapphire had this little watery wavy effect on the sprites, because I'm just sitting here like, oh, that's kind of neat actually. But I don't know if that's new or not. Export can poison. Fire Red is the one with the couple with the Onyx and Cloister, I believe. Yeah. Seedot and Lotad. Power couple. Man, I know everyone here knows pretty much, right? But as a kid, Double Battles was a crazy concept. It's like, you're telling me there's 4 Pokemon on this battlefield right now? And there's abilities and weather and all this weird shit going on. It was kind of nuts. It was kind of huge. Very much take it for granted now, but like after going through Gen 1 and 2 last year and coming back into this, I'm like, oh, right. This was kind of a big deal, actually. It was the time of day stuff, right? But, man. Fish. No, we're back in purgatory. Great. That was a neat thing about the Scarlet Violet DLC when we were going through that. I feel like finally a mainline Pokemon game outside of Battle Frontier stuff was like, yo, double battle strats though? You might want to learn some of this. And I was like, oh, maybe I will want to learn some of this. And you know, at a point you could just brute force it anyway, right? Well, there were some setups and interesting stuff going on there where I was like, oh man, they're doing it. Cool. I don't expect this to be in the next mainline story, but it's neat that they're finally getting back into that a little bit. Making it have a little bit. 6 magic heart fisherman. It might be the cruelest joke. Okay, second cruelest behind the girl who gives you a Neverstone Haunter or whatever. That's the cruelest joke, but you know, it's just a waste of your time. Everstone. Okay, that makes sense. I like Neverstone, but Everstone, yeah. Hi, old lady. Shield has some interesting gem stuff like that. Yeah, didn't it? No running indoors, right? I'm not even picking the berries. This bitch ain't bothering. Oh, you just... Right, you just get it. We don't have to massage an old man or anything. We just talk to a guy and get it. Alright. When they were expanding Rustboro, my dad helped out. He made his Pokemon do all the work. Oh. Yeah, thanks, guy. Is this the trainer school or is this a random building? This is a random building. Alright, so we have a company-owned living situation here. Nothing's wrong with that, right? My daddy's working at the corporation. Oh, okay. Thanks. This is the guy we saved, right? Nope, same sprite. Chun-Li? Never decide which Pokemon villain Elon Musk is. Which one's the dumbest one? Lysander? I don't know. His plan was dumb, but I guess he wasn't dumb himself, right? But like, probably the closest one, I guess? Hold on, how do I get over there? Oh, God. Definitely Lysander. Seems we're... Yeah, it seems that's maybe the closest. There's an argument if you really wanted to delve into this. Oh, that isn't how we get down there, huh? There's an argument you could probably make for Gets's because he's so obsessed with his son or whatever. And like, boy, one time Elon showed a screenshot that showed he sure was obsessed with his son. But Gets's has that bitchin' battle theme, so I don't know if that really tracks, you know what I mean? X defend. X defend. Buy a play Pokemon Master Sex. This is this one of the gens where you have to go in? No, we're good. Trump Giovanni. No, Giovanni is like capable for one. Onto the teacher dude for the big claw. Ah. Oh, I was already here. I guess this town's smaller than I remembered it being. Not sure I could sell the X items. Yeah. Oh. Didn't even think about that. Oh, this is an old school. Okay. Oh, I thought he meant he was hitting him with it. I was like, wait, what? This is where are we monetarily? 2408, not bad. Thinking about the frontier, battle frontier and all that stuff though, like it's not high on my list of things to do, but I've always kind of wanted to 5-star the trainer card in one of these games. I don't know which one I'd ever do it with. Like, I haven't actually looked into which one would be the best or easiest or anything, but you know, like if you never really paid attention, like when you beat Elite Four for the first time, you get like a star and your trainer card color changes, and there's ones for other conditions, like maybe, you know, completing the national decks in the game for some of them, right? And it's not a feature anymore in the games, so there's a little bit of me that's kind of like, oh, that'd be fun to do in one of these, but I don't know which one. And I was already in here, right? Oh. Oh, what's going on in here? Zigzagoon had an antidote. Yeah, I just checked. This right here is some real shit. If this dialogue was in Sapphire, I didn't process it as a kid. If it wasn't, then I'm just commenting generally. That's some real shit. When you're a kid, you don't got to think about what you're making to eat every day. At least ideally you don't. Maybe you do. But boy. I was not prepared, I think, to grow up and realize every single day that you gotta figure something out, right? Oh. Tell him the words. Classic. Come on, Walter. Get a sense of humor. I'm never coming back to this house. Goodbye forever. Feels like a bad trade. Maybe useful right now, but bad long term. I guess the only advantage is you get a traded C-Dot that would level up faster to beat the gym with if you need it, but other than that. Dog, I saved one of your boys. You should let me up. Ow. Interesting. Nick, your 5th comeback to Twitch. Shit. Twitch will make a dumb decision again soon. Don't you worry. Give it like another month and it'll be another issue. Whoa! There's a bit of me that thinks about switching these over to YouTube, but I'm just kind of lazy. You know? Just in my head, I'm like, you know, I put them on YouTube anyway, right? I put every single one of these streams over on YouTube, so why not just put them over there at a point? But at the same time, I don't know. Twitch hasn't done anything so ridiculously stupid that I feel like I need to actually stop, right? But they sure do make some silly choices. Hi, let's fight. Twitch does have better mod pools. Yeah, that is true. Oh! Oh no! Joey! Joey! I forgot there was a youngster Joey in this game. Oh. Watch out. Joey, stop having a life and come back and watch my Twitch stream. We killed Joey. It's everything I've ever wanted. Nah. Joey carries our Pikmin Bloom weekly walking competition, so I can't really say anything there. Man. In the grand scheme of Pokemon routes, this sure is one of the archetype ones. Archetypical? Yeah, let's say that's a word. Just left to right, trees, grass top bottom, trainers on either side. I feel like this route has been in every single game. I wonder if there's like a good 8-hour long video on Pokemon route design. It's gotta be it, right? Lethal Company streams. Yeah, push it out to Facebook Gaming. Do a little Facebook Gaming stream. Be a little silly, you know? Ooh, that's close. I need to stream again before I dream of streaming again. Oh! I found a repel. Oh boy. Speaking of things that have been popping up in Go recently, look at how scary this thing looks in this game. Oh. Look at those weird, creepy little eyes. I don't like it. Yeah. Can I just catch you? I had a dream you were streaming. Oh boy. That's concerning. I feel like if I had a dream that I was streaming, it would be a stress dream, and I'd wake up and probably never stream again due to the experience. Like if I was live in a setting where I couldn't control myself, and it'd be in a stream, so I'd probably be like shirtless or something terrible. Hey. Oh, thank you. Oh, what a nerd. Streaming a Sonic. You know where the views are. Stream Sonic and get them views, kids say. The Roxanne question's plaguing me because, man, it really, I really thought there were more places to kind of grind on the way to Roxanne, right? I think we're gonna have to rely on the Combuskin fighting type, that Gold Storm mission. It seems like the easiest thing to go for here, weirdly enough. Like we could maybe fast forward train a Lotad up, right? But oh, there's some more. Actually, maybe this will. I think he's got another item. True. Potion, not bad. Might need to delay the Ralts training for a bit here. Focus on Horse Sheet. Or tags unarmed. It's kind of formulating the opinion that it feels like the Pokemon TCG needs to shake up like some kind of dumb thing like that to do again. But I guess that's kind of what Terra types would be for it, wouldn't it? I haven't really looked into how those affect anything, if anything. I guess the card just comes pre-terrestrialized, so you can't, like, you know, change it mid after playing it, I guess, right? I haven't really looked. I guess I just assume that's how they'd go, though, like in the game, right? Like, you play a Charizard, and then, oh, now it's a Dark type for some reason, you know? Man, yeah, actually, when he was here asking what Pokemon games I like to replay, Pokemon TCG on the Game Boy, oh, I'd start that game over and over all the time. Just soundtrack, especially. Oh, oh, always a good time. Great question. I think it just has card pop. I don't think there's a way to battle anyone else, actually. I never knew anyone else that had the game, so it wasn't that big deal for me, I guess, but thinking about it now, man. Surprised there wasn't like a link battle thing. I heard Clark. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. I planned for tonight. I kind of just needed to stream to get myself to stream again. Regular stream viewers will of course know that I'll stream consistently, stop for like 4 months, and then I'll come back. I just needed to just get myself in. Last week, COVID was in this household, so there was no way for me really to just do it. There's too much else going on. I haven't snowed in here for like 5 days and counting, so today was a good day for it. I so badly just want to not be in this house and go somewhere. And this week we're finally getting up to pretty warm temperatures, so it will melt. It has started, but I'm just like, man, I'm ready. I'm out of Pokemon Go items. I need to replenish. I need to get out of this house and just do anything else. Oh. So, you know, this was a good distraction today, and this hopefully means I'm going to be back in the groove and not be terrible hashtag streamer. Oh, God. I don't like that guy. This is the secret base generation. This is the secret base generation. Oh. These were my favorite things as a kid, and then they didn't come back to Oris, and then they disappeared again. Oh, I just like being able to put down a little base anywhere and decorate it. That's the feature I wish was just in every game going forward. Underground was like kind of it, right? But you know. So we're in the weed cave. someone's toked the hell up in here, bro. Alright, so we can't go through here. Oh, even Pokemon Go gifts. My buddy's bringing me 5 now and then, but I can't go get any more, so I'm mostly just stuck. It's sad. I'm having a time out here. It's the kind of thing that makes me wish I had more to do with Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And I guess unless I want to gray area, you know, action replay some event item into this or whatever, I guess I would need to play it for Deoxys. But you know, in that game there's nice stuff like you can QR code someone's secret basin and it's just full of like blissies or experience points, right? Like, that's a nice feature to that. I wish there was something like that for this game. Without living next to a power plant, I mean, you can play as many video games as you want without having electricity problems. Ah, that's funny. It's also a little sad. I'm like, it just makes me think, like, what electricity problems were you having? Oh no. What inspired this thought? Another Pokemon game I'd replay, Blue Rescue Team. That was a fun one to start up now and then. For a while, and then eventually I just progressed so far in the game that I couldn't imagine getting rid of my save file. But it was a long while. It was just fun to start it up, do the quiz, you know, see what Pokemon you get, see how that impacted the early game and stuff like that. A lot of nostalgia for Blue Rescue Team. And I never really played the rest either. 100% mystery dungeon. Oh, no. I think the first time we went through a 99.4 base and I didn't get the legendary Pokemon at the end, I'd probably just cry on stream. I couldn't. Maybe record mixing. Oh! That is a thing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that could work. I'll have to look into that sometime. 366. Probably wait until we're after Elite Four, just so I'm not cheesing the main playthrough. But I'll look in. And a Squawk Box. Yeah, I hear that a lot for sure about Mystery Dungeon. I think I got there were 2 for 3DS, and the one that had a name that made you think it should be good wasn't good, and then the one with a generic name was apparently the better one. So I'm guessing Super Mystery Dungeon was the better one, and then Gates to Infinity would have been the first 3DS one. I had that, and I tried to play a bit of that, and yeah, it wasn't really hitting for me the same way, unfortunately. Also, man, I just chewed through that thing. But I think with Super Mystery Dungeon, like that either had everything up until Gen 6 or Gen 7, which is a lot of Pokemon for a Mystery Dungeon. That's like a ridiculous amount. And then you got a remake of 1, and then maybe we'll get another Mystery Dungeon? Like, I don't know what's up with that. What? Oh, is this about to do what I think it's going to do? All right. Cool. I mean, that's bad for me, but cool. I guess I want to take one out, right? Before it can attack. Probably the better play. Ah. Oh, it's using Mud Sport anyway, whatever. Limit Pokemon, plus it used the camera feature for dungeons. That's right. It did use the... That was the thing they felt the need to do, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm only trying to level up Torchic right now, so I will save its skin. Yeah, Mystery Dungeon, that's in a weird spot. I think I'd like to play another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't know if... You know, it's like... I never played Explorers of Sky. Apparently the good one. It'd be cool if they remade that. I guess I'd want that over the chance that they'd make another one and it's not that good. You know what I mean? Like a new one. But on paper, I sure would like a new one. Gotta love it. What else is level 10? Does it start or select? Change. Oh? Ah. Oh, start. Look at that. I didn't know that was the thing. Weird. Pokemon Day is soon. I remember last year it felt like there were pretty credible rumors of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon code on some website, and people were like, they're totally announcing a new one. And I was like, I guess they're announcing a new one. And then they didn't. And it was just leftover text or something. So now I'm like, alright. No thoughts, head empty. That's pretty cool. It's not a fighting move. A little scary. Ooh. Gen 1 or Gen 2? Good question. Feels like something someone would at least have typed out on a forum somewhere, right? I don't know if that ever would have went anywhere though. Ah! Alright, the Gen 3 evolution screen. I haven't seen this in a while. Yay, we did it. Chicken. Chicken. Yeah. We're on the same page. There we go. That's what we want. Alright, now we can whoop Roxanne pretty reliably, I'd say. Helen Chicken. Where's our Miltank? Yeah. Here's your double battle team. Miltank and Combusken. People aren't memeing about the Gen 3 trumpets, huh? Kind of everywhere. Yeah, this might be my favorite battle theme in the game. The rival theme's pretty close, right? And then when you get to Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, like the Archie, Max, Maxi, whatever the other one's name is, that battle theme. Then you get a weird thing where it's like the GBA legendary theme, not my favorite, but the fact that the Omega Ruby version incorporates it into its version, oh, A+, so good. We didn't skip any gyms. We're in the first one actually. I'm making pretty good progress, right? Like 2 hours in, I haven't really been like rushing or anything. I feel like we're doing pretty okay time-wise. I'm not lollygagging at least, yeah. Oh yeah, berries, right. Probably could have been picking some of those, huh? twos all around, baby. That wasn't difficult at all. I'm glad I didn't take the time to raise something up specifically for this gym then. Because, oh my gosh, that was pretty smooth sailing, all things considered. Pokemon. Oh! That reminds me in general. There's some things I should do here. One second, I'm figuring this out. I forgot about all my weird tracking stuff I set up and it didn't circle back to set up once we were going. Whoopsie. Okay. Well, that one looks neat. Let's just go with that for now. I forgot to set up our team display. Whoopsie, right? Oopsie. Don't know where the badges are though. We might just have to worry about that some other time. I have the element here. It's not showing up. What a shame. But yeah, that's why there's all that empty space over there. Oops. Yep, nope. Weird. Worry about that some other time then. All right. This is one of the TMs can only be used once games. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, I don't want to use it on Combuskin. Maybe I'll have to. Yay. Another thought I just had about us picking Torchic. Team Aqua, water. So at some point I'm going to need to figure out a grass type anyway. Water type, something type. Alright guys, now that I fixed the thing, alright, see you guys, goodbye. That's pretty much what's going to happen. Ooh. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Barely learns anything water. Ah. We'll have some options. Well, I guess they didn't come up here because there's nothing we can do here yet. Thank you, Frankenmutt. I'm probably not going to stick with that one, but it's the one that was easiest to put on real quick. Unfortunate. True. Just surfing up a storm. Yeah. Oh, hey. We need you. We desire you. Level 20. Level 20 of an Encada. When I'm struggling with a Pochina. Ah! Agron are slacking? Didn't know they could serve. That's interesting. Swamps! Cool. Makes its nest at the roots of a mighty tree using its whisker like antennae. It probes its surroundings into pitch black darkness of soil. Swoos! We'll worry about him later. Pico! I forgot about Pico. Oh, it's Pico. Right, they call it Pico. What a great name. Rhinon, Kinga. Oh man. I was talking about Kangaskhan with Kevin the other day. And just thinking about how few runs of a main Pokemon game I've probably ever utilized Kangaskhan. Audio is getting screwy. It's always something, isn't it? How do I usually fix this? I do this. And then I go audio disable and then audio enable. And you'll have to let me know if that's fixed because it sounds fine for me the entire time. That's better. There you go. Must be some audio driver thing. Just over time, it just gets screwy or something. Yeah. Just keep in mind, for me, it always sounds perfect. So you got to let me know when that's happening. Windows G enable. Sounds like a trick. Sprite does look really sad, doesn't it? Oh, disclaimer to that thought though. Mega Evolutions probably made someone run through those games with it, but outside of that, third most recent run of Red. Interesting. It's an old wine sauce. Vine sauce? This is playing not right. I don't remember what the is it the PokeNav in Gen 3? Is that the thing we get from them? Shenmue stream. Oh. This was a Shenmue stream, we'd just be sitting around like, is the story progressing or do I have to wait still? I feel like that's all I remember my last run of. I was trying to play Shenmue a few years ago when the HD version came out. And I was just like, man, I sure am sitting around waiting to be able to do things, huh? Yeah. I also bought pretty much all the Sonic Fighters figures. And I was like, oh. Then I stopped playing Shenmue. Okay, we can get some extra levels here. Sure, why not? Sailors joke. Oh, right. Sailors. Yeah, okay. We had to walk a bit for that one. I was like, oh. Ziggy can learn surf? Now hold up. Hold up. You gotta do a sub-story in 5 where you walk on the ice. I am so sorry. Good luck. I think that's all I can really remember to say. Good luck. You'll get it, sport. Yeah. Yeah, you get to the rat. Like, I always remember the rat thing being like later than it is, for sure. Like playing through it here now, I'm like, oh yeah, it is like after the first gym, isn't it? In my head, it's always like a second, third gym kind of thing when I think back to Gen 3, right? So I can feel that. Good point, Nick. Good point. Thank you. Thank you for the hydration. All right, so that's money. So that was worth doing. We're into that, right? We were just hanging out in this forest, huh? Kind of start in the middle and go hard left and circle around the whole island. Yeah. That's weird. And I think for me, a part of me is always thinking of Olivine and Johto. So I think subconsciously in my memory, when I try to recall it, there's like a weird pull that's like, no, that's later in the game, right? And I'm like, what? I always just get a little lost. Oh yeah, I can attack my partner. Sure. I've been thinking about 7.8 water recently. That situation still just grinds my gears. It's multifaceted. I just saw people talking about it in a thread recently online on some forum. I was like, it's a valid critique. Every Pokemon fan basically always said that on the internet before that review. So, for one, what? Two, the reviewer didn't write that byline. Editorial did, but she got shit on. Because I guess this was 2014 in gaming. You know. But like, it was a multifaceted critique of like, there's too many water types, there's too much water, and then like some other third thing that's like, even when you're on the water, there's nothing to do on the water that's interesting. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's all correct. Like, that is entirely fair and accurate critique of Hoenn. But then somehow it got extrapolated out to just too much water, and I'm like, gosh. There's good Pokemon critique and we're making fun of it. God damn it. Help. Someone said the truth in a review and now it's bad. Oh my god. Pal World. Pal World? The fuck is a pal? The internet's exhausting. I think it's mostly what I would say. I really am a great trainer. Great ball. Right, it's a tropical based region, so I'm like, wouldn't you make the water more interesting to be on? Like, there's only a handful of Pokemon that even appear in the water. There's nothing to do. There's diving, but that's just surfing but different, right? I don't know, it's just exhausting. Is uninteresting parts of the game in my book, but IGN, so it was bad. Diving does have pretty good music. That is true. That is true. I guess I am delivering a package to Slate Port's shipyard, aren't I? Oh, 3 different water HMs. Don't even get me started. Are there HM defenders out there? If you're in this chat, don't speak up because I will assault you. But are there like people out there who make like full-chested defenses of hidden machines and be like, nah, man, they gotta come back, bro. That's like the shit. Pokemon lost its soul when they got rid of the hidden machines. Because I think I would find those people and go, huh? Nick! There's some great YouTube videos recently, by the way. I'm just thinking about this because I saw this. Tackling the kinds of questions that I'm like, oh, someone should tackle that. But I never would have thought to tackle. It just popped up on my homepage. I haven't watched it yet. But it was called something like, I checked every trash can in every Pokemon game to see if there was anything interesting. Like, that was like the gist, right? I think it was just called like, I checked every trash can in Pokemon. Was it worth it? Or something like that. And I'm like, man, like what a incredibly specific idea for a video that tickles my brain in like the exact right way. I don't know if it's a good video. I'd like to think it is just because that's such a fucking off the wall specific idea. But I really like the spirit of it, if nothing else. I might watch it tonight while I eat. I don't think about it. Because what the fuck? Every box, every barrel, empty chest. Yeah. Match call. You can chat with people who have been registered to my Hoenn. Oh. Please bother our very busy president. Is this new to Emerald? I don't remember this. Oh, I can see how many battles I've done. Oh. Match call. Right. Duh. Okay, I see now. Oh, I just can't look at them right now. Alright. Oh. And then the sparkles shows like EV values, I guess? Or is this only for the contest stats? I guess I'm looking at it because I'm like, what the... Why would you look at this and not just party 2? Sir? Right. I think this makes more sense if you delve into those things. We have our map. Yeah. Basically, the main thing I remember right now is that I want a Tropius, and I think they're along here. That's where the weather station is, right? Right outside Fortree. Fall Arbor is where the suit is? The suit? Lava Ridge. Right. I'm excited to get to all these places. Like, it's been... I played Omega Root or Alpha Sapphire when it came out, but I mean, folks, that was 2014. I haven't been through Hoenn in like 9 years, which... Oh god, it's a long time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah. Old. Oh, Feeboss, right. You got to worry about that at some point. There we go. Oh boy. Alright, so my plan is get back, get on the boat. Uh-oh. Never mind. Hold up. Right. That was a jingle. Mine rules. What? Oh, this is why people think Slugma's Gen 3. I see. Okay. I get it now. I see. Oh no. Yeah, I perceived it as his hair. Like, in retrospect, it makes so much more sense for it to be a hat, but I was always just like, yeah, I guess that's his hair. Never saw a fucking hat like that, I'll tell you that much. If it's like, I imagine someone's made a tool for it, right? There's probably some website where you can punch in your info and it shows you which tiles. Because I definitely did that for BDSP. Right? I think BDSP, I did that. We're just gonna roll here. Just kidding. We're not gonna just roll here. Oh, FFTA, the fucking fastest thing alive, right? Yeah, I don't think I've ever caught a legitimate Phoebus, right? In Hoenn or Sinnoh or whatever. Not without like doing a trick like that. So there is a part of me that's like, just to have the experience of doing it, you know, maybe I'd want to. Just to try. But maybe we'll see how bad it gets. Because I think, like, numbers wise, it's like you'd want to try every tile in that area 4 different times, and then, like, statistically, in theory, you should have found it before you get to the end, unless you're just incredibly unlucky, right? It's something like that. But man. And yeah, fastest thing alive. The real fastest thing alive. That's what FTA stands for. Mr. Briny was once a great sailor. Everyone says that about him. He's not a great sailor anymore, though. He kind of sucks ass. I believe in him. I just wanted another awakening because I used one, but there's no awakening here, so I guess I don't get one. Oop. Ocean. Oh, the button.
What a sick joke!
There you go. We're not in the era where they heal you, right? Yeah. We gotta go to the politically correct center. Fuck. Try raising a V-Boss in this game. Oh, I didn't potion. Zigzagoon picked up one, so I was just taking it from him. I have that button too.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
Huh. Yeah. Alright, back we go. We gotta go to fighting type town. Oh, whoop. I also recently rewatched that scene from Better Call Saul. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, we've had a hold of Chuck. We just keep it private. Don't you worry. He's been... Better Call Saul has been memed to death internally. Don't you worry. Pico! Yeah, what you said. You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport. Terra Pokemon are just Pokemon with different typing, but use the same energy as their normal type. Also, don't allow you to damage Terramon when it's on the bench. Well, that's interesting. Okay.
Mr. Briny, stop the boat! I got a phone call!
God damn, this is the most saltine cracker ass dialogue I've ever seen from a dad. Sounds like you're doing okay, so that's okay. Bye. Registered dad Norman. Okay. Dad Norman. I'm something of a father myself. Yeah, I thought for the trading card game it'd be cool if we could whip out a Pokemon card. Someone would swap something off their bench maybe to try to deal with it, and you could just switch up on it with the Terra type, right? But I guess that's easy to account for in actuality, so maybe that's fine. I'm something of a McRib myself. I guess. I think Larry just spoiled me on normal type gym leaders. That's probably the actual issue. We're on the island with the words. Whoa. Rare stones. Okay. Well, we got farther than I thought we were going to get today. That's pretty good. I was actually going to stop directly after Roxanne, but we made some progress. Yeah, we're streamed. Jeez. So we're doing good. So I think I'm going to call it here. I'm getting very hungry. Getting a little hungry. Whoa. Someone. Virtual Cosma is playing Tekken Legacy in 5. And Good King Linky is playing Xenoblade Session 3. Cosma has less viewers, so I'm making this determination. You're going over there. Oh, save! You want me to save my game? I guess that's not a bad idea, huh? Save the slot 1, and I'm going to save to file just to be safe. One emerald version. And play through. All right, we're good. You will not end me now, thank goodness. Okay, I'm gonna leak some things, or a thing, I guess, here. Tomorrow on the Crubcast, in the pre-show, we're probably talking Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth New Game Plus, locked to the digital Ultimate Edition, whatever the hell it is. Main topic is it better for something to be bad or boring? Because I've heard that platitude on the internet for so long. Like, is it better for something to be bad or boring? Some people say it's better for something to be bad than boring. And I don't know. I want to dig into that some. So we'll be talking about that tomorrow. Thursday, I'm pretty much trying to get this back to the Monday, Thursday thing I always did, right? Monday afternoon, like 3, 4, or 5 p.m., wherever I wake up and get myself reasonably alive. So, you know, it'll be in that range. Hopefully I can get a more consistent time down. But Thursday I'll be back with this. And in 2 weeks I have to immediately discard that because I'll be out of town, but we're trying to stick with that. Friday, Prob is going to stream Pal World at 3 p.m. That's our current time. That's the leak. We haven't announced that yet, but we are going to dig in there and see what the hell is going on with Pal World. So a lot of stuff this week from me to look forward to. So gotta love it. All right, we're gonna go bother Virtua Cosma now, and I'm gonna get out of here. Virtua, there's no space. Boop. The raid has been created. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Resubs coming to welcome me back to Twitch, even though I've been on Twitch. Joey, Cork Network, Obama, Turtle Knight, Ross, The Breeze, The Golden Bolt, Star Caliburn, Autumnal, Goldstorm. Thank you. I gotta go check on that Mars Shadow. All right. Good night, everybody.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool